Hey guys, so I did a little bit of an Animal Crossing live stream. It was like early this morning slash last night. I don't know, it was a late live stream, but I really just wanted to put together some of the pathing throughout the island. I'm gonna pop up a little bit of what the island does look like so that way you guys can go ahead and see it if you don't want to watch the complete whatever of this live stream. But I am initially just uploading this in case you guys want to see what it looks like and then how I basically put it all together. But here it is. Here's the live stream. I don't know when I will stream live next, but I would really like to fully complete doing the pathing of the island, so I may try to stream within the next week or so. But this is just pretty much a video about me putting down all the pathways on the basically front half of the island, so enjoy! Alright, so let me pause the music. And I'm gonna... Yay, you can see me! Woo! Okay, so I'm gonna do a little hearing test to make sure I don't have anything too loud. Just turning the Animal Crossing music down a little. If you guys think it's like too loud or anything, feel free to tell me. But what I want to do in this little stream is I recently got it to where I have 3 stars on my island, and I would really like to go ahead and put down a bunch of pathing throughout the entire island. And instead of doing it by myself, I figured I'd do it with you all. So, I already have a little bit of pathing down, which I need to pick up, because now that we have the opportunity to put down like the dirt and the stone and stuff like that, I would like to put that down underneath the current path that I have, so that way when you walk on it, it sounds like you're walking on dirt or stone or whatever. So, I need to buy the stuff to do that. I haven't done that yet, but we can do it now. See. Redeem Nook Miles. Oh, we can do all of terraforming now too. I'm gonna buy those after I buy all the like flooring, pathing stuff that I need. So that way I definitely know I have enough tickets to go ahead and get these. I really like the music that they have in here. It's super cute. Oh, I got 1 item, yay! I should have bought these before I started streaming, but you know, it's fine. It's just a bummer I have to go back in and grab everything that I need. Because it's gonna take a hot sec for me to collect all these items. And Isabel's just staring at us from the background. Is she gonna clap for us again? Oh, and look, she's clapping. Let's see, how many of these do we have to buy? That's the real question. Okay, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well, might as well go ahead and get them all. Luckily, I already have the designs of the paths that I want to do, so at least this won't take forever to collect. For those of you who are watching, how are you guys doing? Might as well talk a little bit while we're here waiting. Hopefully you guys are doing good. The stream's a little later in the day than what I normally do, but I kind of wanted to go ahead and get this over with, essentially. I've been kind of procrastinating doing all the pathing and stuff, but now that I can do it, I might as well just get it over with. I think the majority of the paths that I am gonna use are probably the stone one and then like the regular dirt one. It's gonna be a little tricky with the idea that I have though. What I want to do is I have like a road that I need to put the stone path underneath. And then I also have like a dirt pathway that I need to put dirt underneath. So that way when you walk on it, it sounds like you're walking on the stone or the dirt. I just gotta figure out where exactly I want to put all the pathways that I want to put down. That's why I'm just kind of dedicating an entire stream to it, because I know it's gonna take a little bit. I just kind of want to attempt to put down all the paths in one stream. Fingers crossed. Oh, who knows? Okay, I think we have one other thing that we have to buy, from what I saw. See, yeah, actually 2. Yeah, I might as well go ahead and buy 2. Oh, I wish this didn't take as long as it did. But, you know, it's fine. At least we have Isabel clapping for us in the background. Okay, one more item. Oh, I did not mean to click that. Nope, go back, please. That's a hard pass. Okay, there we go. Eventually I need to buy the stuff that will allow me to terraform the ground and the water. But I don't know if I have enough miles for that now. I'll have to do a few things to get those. Okay. Got all the things that I need. So now we need to go back outside and figure out where we want to start. Alright, so let's see. I guess we can start doing this road. So I need to pick up all of the manhole covers that I put down. Did not mean to kick that, but it's gonna happen eventually. Okay, I think I have a manhole cover on each corner. Yeah, okay. And so, let's see, is there an easier way to dig all this up other than kicking it? Hold on. Well, first of all, I'm gonna change my outfit into my working outfit. And then, I need the phone. We have the island designer now, since we have a 3-star island. And then, start construction. Okay, so here we are. The thing I need to do is... dirt path or the dark one? That's the question. I mean, nobody's gonna see it. I think I'm gonna do the dark one throughout the island, and then under here I just need to do the stone path. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Oh no. I should put on a movie while I do all this. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Well, that just gives us more of an opportunity to talk to one another. Before I get too far into it, I'm gonna check out the idea that I want. So I wanted to put the stone path down, and I'm gonna curve that. And then I wanted to put the design that I have on top of it. Okay, cool. Oh, that's the bummer. Oh no. I'm glad I checked this out before I did anything. It cuts off part of the design. Okay, I have an idea real quick. Can I do this and it won't... Oh, whoops, wrong one. Hold on. Can I do this and it won't mess it up? Make it look better? No, that doesn't help. Oh, come on. I was hoping to be clever because I wanted to sound like I was running on stone as I went over this. Houston, we have a problem. If I... I'm thinking. Do I want to have it like there's a sidewalk around it, maybe? And then that way the entire road will show? Or do I want to do something different? That's the question. Because I would really like it to where it sounds like I'm walking on rock. Maybe, hold on, I'm gonna put in my earbuds real quick. Because currently I'm not listening to the sounds. Ooh, okay, there we go. Alright, what does it sound like? Whoops. It's, oh, I don't know. Maybe we just bought all this for no reason. I mean, it does sound different. I'm getting too particular about this. You know what? I am going to leave it as is, I guess. Because this, well, first of all, replacing all this will take forever. And then I would have to deal with how the edges are like cut off. I don't think it's really worth it. Oh, hold on, wrong one. So, let's see. I am not done building. Did not mean to clean that. Oh, click that. So I guess I'm just gonna dig up this and replace the ones that I just dug up. So, let's see. Oh, I have to dig up both those. This is gonna take a little bit. I'm glad I checked though, because I forgot that it cuts off the edges a little bit. But at least now that we have this, the custom design, it will be a little bit easier to just replace all this. Instead of having to click through it a gajillion times. Oh, so much easier. We need the top one. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So, the main thing I need to do now, I guess, since we're not going to be replacing all this, is I want to make pathing throughout the island that looks like this. Like this dirt path. I have it saved on my computer. Oh, not on my computer, on my Switch. So that way we can go ahead and lay it on down, basically. I've kind of been waiting for me to get the pathing design thing, so that way we can easily do it. Okay, got all the Nook Miles. Let's see, where do we want to start? I guess I can start here, because I really want to do a path that leads to the houses. I also need to check my flower situation. I'm trying to breed pink flowers. This is essentially just random flowers. I'm not really trying to breed to get all the flowers. But I'm trying to just add more to the island. It doesn't look like anything grew, so I'm just gonna leave those as is. And then we can start doing the pathway over here. So, let's see, forget the road. We're pretty much done with the road pathway. I wanted to do that around the town hall area. So the main thing I need to do is the dirt. I don't have an exact plan for this. I'm gonna scoot that over one. Alright, let's see. We need the top end piece. Oh, hold on. There we go. And then we need the right top side piece. This is gonna take a while. I'm calling it. Alright, so the left side piece now. Let's see, another left one. I'm gonna kind of have it like just turn that, like turn to the right, if I can speak correctly. Let's see. Oh, come on. I'll redo that in a sec. Yeah, the one bad thing about this is that it's kind of hard to control where everything goes. It's kind of like digging in Animal Crossing. It's just hard to dig in the exact spot that you need. Okay, I need the bottom left piece. There we go. And the bottom piece. Let's see. Guess we need another centerpiece to go right here and right there. I'm gonna try to make this look as natural as I can. It's kind of hard to do that, so I'm just gonna be probably placing a bunch of random stuff. So if I go quiet, I'm sorry. Let's see, top piece. I'm gonna have it kind of go around the lamp. That sounds like a good idea. Let's see. This is going a little quicker than I thought. Which is pretty good. I think I'm gonna do all the edge pieces and then I'll do the center. And I put that in the wrong spot. Okay, so let's see. I don't want to cover up the flowers, so I'm gonna leave those as is. Let's see. I want it to go up, so we need this piece. Then I need the center piece that has the edge on the bottom. There we go. And then I'm just gonna make it go straight, I guess. And then back downwards, like toward the bottom. Maybe down one more and straight a little bit. See. I'm gonna go back up. Up sounds like a good idea. For anybody that's watching, if you have anything that you want to suggest I fix, feel free to tell me. I, by no means, I am not perfect at planning all this out. So I am happy for suggestions. Right now, it's just, I literally have none of this planned out besides that I want to use this pathway. And that doesn't need to go there. I'm kind of aiming to bring this to the bridge. See, where's the bottom? Can I... How close can I put this to the bridge? Cool. Okay, so the question is, do we want it to be like that? Or do we, hold on, want it to be to where it ends, like, whoops. I keep missing the spot. There we go. I kind of like it like that, because then we can take the other corner piece like that. I swear, this thing. Now we gotta redo the bottom spot. There we go. I like that. That looks pretty neat. It looks like it is well worn but hasn't like chopped off the edges, essentially, if that makes sense. Okay, so I need to work on the top part of this little area. I kind of want it to go into here somehow. I think we need the diagonal that goes up. Yeah. Not quite, hold on. That's not what, now that I have it sat down, that's not what I'm thinking about. Maybe like this? Okay, that's better looking. And then we can have it to where it goes off in a half circle. I also hear a, yep, there's a balloon. Might as well go get that sucker. I've been trying to collect a lot more DIYs lately. There we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, bamboo groove wall. I don't think I have that one. Yeah, I don't have that one. Sweet! That's good. Yay! Alright, let's get back to pathing. So, I'm thinking about doing a little test here of seeing which way we want to do this. So after I fill this little path, I'm going to look at it and decide if we want to leave it like this or not. Okay, so we can either have it like that, or I'm gonna do a secondary and then we can decide which ones to do. Because I would also like to do pathing to this house. Oh, hold on. I need to push it back one. So we can either do it like, hold on, oh, Taryn Pearson. So we can either do it like this, or have it go further into the area like this. The only problem that I see is that it doesn't go, like the door isn't exactly centered with the pathway. So it looks kind of silly if we leave it like that, but whereas this, it doesn't really, it's not as noticeable. So I think I'm gonna lean toward this one. So I'm gonna essentially just dig up this part. And kind of redo it to where it's how we want it to be. So now we need the top one. There it is. I'm gonna have it go down slightly. I'm gonna have it go like curve down and then curve up. I think that would be really cute. Alright, there we go. Let's see. I'm gonna finish this out real quick and then do the top one, and then I need to make a decision. I have the flowers built to where I can go up here straight. So I need to decide if I want to do that or not. I mean, I can. It won't be like super hard to do. So I might as well go ahead and do that. I don't know if I'm going to keep the flowers there forever, but they're there now, so I might as well just build a path around them, essentially. That looks cool. Okay. This one's gonna just be like a boring straight line, essentially. Let's see. Might as well kind of curve it right there. And then we can have it go straight this way. It's a bummer the house is blocking our view slightly. Okay, good, those connect. I think I hear another... Hold on. I think I hear another balloon somewhere around here. Oh wait, there it is. Come to me, balloon! Where'd he go? Perfect. I wonder what we got. Ooh. Sorry, just adjusting my headphones. A shaded floor lamp. I'm gonna see what that looks like real quick. I don't know if I've seen that one before. Oh, it's pink. Okay. Normally I see the beige ones. Oh, hold on. I forgot that I was still holding the slingshot. Okay. I'm just gonna have this go straight till I hit the road. It's not gonna be too noticeable like the pathway because it's kind of behind a house and behind a wall. So, I don't want it to go straight like that. I want it to curve right before it hits the road. Because I kind of want it to make it look well worn, but not like it's connected to the road in any way. There you go, now we just need to do the top pieces. Let's see. We can do one more straight piece and then have it kind of curve up maybe? Wait, then it will hit the flowers. So, one more. I'm thinking about aiming it to go to the little cafe area that I have. That's also the wrong piece, hold on. And then I want it to also hit the Able sisters. maybe one more straight piece and then have it curve slightly. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna do one more straight piece. And then curve, like to the left, up a little. And then go up one is what I'm thinking. No, I needed to go right there. And then we can have it turn this way. But I'm gonna go down here and work on the other side of this. Let's see. Kind of thinking about redoing that part. Luckily it's not too hard to dig up everything if I misclick or whatever. Alright, so now I need it to curve slightly. Let's see. This one. And that's the wrong spot. Yeah, they- oh, kind of. Wrong piece, hold on. That's not what I was imagining. Let's try this piece. Okay, that's good, because then it can go straight up. I'm thinking about making it go out and then in, just to make it look a little more unique. So, let's see. How do I want to do that? Let me look at this. This piece, I believe. But then that's, hold on, I'm gonna have it go straight up one more so that way it's not like completely crowding the flowers that I'm trying to breed. And then we can start going out and then in. Let's see, this piece. There we go, that's good. And then I'm gonna have it go straight up once. So I'm gonna make it go twice. And then we can have it curve back inward. And then go straight, from what I can tell. And then, just to make it more unique looking, I'm gonna have it curve slightly again. And then the question is now, do I want to cover all of this area in dirt? Because, I mean, I could pick everything up and then put dirt underneath it, or I can do some other type of, just path underneath it. Which one would look better? Let's see. Because we could just do wood path underneath it. Maybe. I kind of like that because it goes with the wood stuff that I have there already, but it also goes against the green that we have. So now I need to pick everything up. That's the trouble. Let's see. Do I want to do this or not? Yeah, I mean, I like it. It won't be too much of a hassle. What does it look like on the map? That's the question. See, the map, whenever you put down any type of pathing, it shows up on the map. And I kind of like how green the area looks, so I don't really want to put too much pathing on here. Oh. Thank you for the follow, Slurpees. I love your name. It's fun. So, let's see. I'm doing a little thinking session here. I don't want to put down a bunch of pathing that's noticeable on the map because I like the green. But I also I like having the designated areas. I don't think I'm gonna do the wood path down here. I need to dig it up. Plus, I don't really want to move all of this stuff. That would be a hassle. That would be a lot of moving. So I think what I'm gonna do for now is I'm just gonna focus on the dirt pathing that I've been doing for the past 30 minutes. Because I definitely know I want to do this. I'm trying to figure out what direction I need now. Probably straight. Yeah, I need a straight one. I swear, every time I say something related to my lovely Android phone, it likes to pop up the Bixby. Oh wow, it didn't pop up for... I don't know, anytime I say anything related to the word Bixby, my phone... Oh, there it goes. My phone goes off. Thinking that I'm trying to talk to it. I need to start just turning that off, not gonna lie. Let's see. How do I want to do the dirt pathway in the entrance? Because I have an idea. I'm gonna do the idea and see what it looks like. And then we can decide from there what it'll look like. Because I don't want to go too far in here with the dirt, because then it'll look weird. Let's see. This is what I get for building something in a corner. It's hard to plan around. See, I'm gonna go ahead and build the pathway toward the Able Sisters. I think I need this one? Yeah. Let's see, this, I need the straight one. There we go. So, does this look good? Are you new to streaming? You're super engaging and doing a great job. Thank you. Yeah, I've done a couple of streams lately, but I haven't in a while. Mainly due to me being third shift now. Yay. But yeah, this is definitely going to be one of the longest streams that I've done because, as you can tell, I have a lot of pathing to do. It's gonna take a while. But thank you for the compliment. I'm glad to know that I'm doing well. So, let's see, this little... I think this looks good. Yeah, I'll leave it. I can always come back and fix it if I need to. So, let's see, I want the path to go, like, in this direction now, and then loop back around to the road. Wish me luck. Let's see, I think I need a straight one. This one. Go up, and then around. Where's that corner piece that I need? There we go. I'm not gonna make it go up against the Able Sisters. Cause, oh, whoops, I grabbed the wrong one. Cause I don't know how close we can get to it with the path. So I'm just gonna kind of have it in right in front of it. And then, let's see, I want it to go down one. I'd love to play Animal Crossing on stream, but I'm not creative at all. Trust me, I'm not creative too. I say that as I'm doing all of this, but honestly, I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm just kind of, I'm using this as an excuse to get back into Animal Crossing because I was into it whenever the game first came out, and I don't know, I kind of lost interest, and so I used this as an excuse to go ahead and start a new island. So I've had this island for maybe like 2 or 3-ish months. I don't know. I have a YouTube channel where I put all of the like Animal Crossing related videos that I do on it, and I'm just kind of using that as an excuse to get back into it. I don't really have any big plans for the island. I'm just trying to use this to actually decorate it for once. Let's see. I realized that this corner piece that we had was gonna end this path a little bit, so I'm trying to decide how I want to decorate it now. I can make it go back up, maybe? Oh, whoops, wrong one. Hold on. Oh, jeez, I clicked the wrong one. There we go. Oh, I also kicked the wrong one. How dare I? How close can I get to this? Oh, I can get close. Dude, nice. If I get the paths too close, if I get the edges of the paths too close to one another, then it kind of doesn't look right. So I'm trying to work around that a little bit. Let's see. If I make it go down now, maybe that'll look good. Oh, is our little street lamp in the way? Oh, come on, friend. Unfortunately, I have to head to bed due to work tomorrow. But okay, so good night. Hopefully you have a good night. Good luck at work. Thanks for hanging around, and thank you for the follow. It was good to have somebody pop in and say hi. See, I need a straight piece now, I think. Let's see. I'm just gonna make it go straight for a hot sec. Oh, I also need to put the street lamp back before I forget. Let's see. I'm gonna push it back one. See how close we can get it to the sisters. Yeah, that looks fine. It's not like interrupting the whatever pathway. I almost said siding. Why the heck am I saying siding? Okay, so it's not interrupting the pathway at all, so that's good. Let's see. I don't like it whenever the pathway is completely straight, because then it looks wonky to me. Hold on, I'm gonna see what this present is. Little interruption. Oh, it's a retro dress. What does it look like? I may have this one. Maybe. It matches the helmet. But I'm just gonna wear the overalls. Let's see. Yeah, whenever the pathway is like extremely straight, I think it looks weird. So that's why I have a bunch of just like curves and stuff thrown in here. So I think I'm gonna have it do like a little bump here, and then it'll go down in this direction. So let's see. I want it to go up, so I need the up-rooney pathway. Maybe like right here. I'm gonna dig up these straight ones real quick. Oh, then that I can, hold on. There we go. That looks good. It's kind of centered around the street lamp. So that worked out really well. And then I need a straight one. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do one more straight one, and then I'll have it go down slightly, maybe? Maybe one more. Throw in one good for good measure. So let's see, I want it to go down now. Sir, Sherb, you're in the way. Come on, Sherb. You can move it. Also, Twiggy's in the way. And I did not mean to put that there. Oh, jeez. You know what? I'm gonna leave it. Twiggy, can you get out of my way, please? Although, I really like you. You're in my way. Let's see. I need a straight one. There we go. And then go down slightly. There we go. Twiggy, sir. There we go. So first of all, we're gonna have a little side note. Look how angry Twiggy looks. That's what I love most about him. He's just so angry. I think he may be a grumpy villager. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to what types of villagers I have. I just like the way they look. Let's see. Do I need it to go up? Yeah. Let's see. Where's the correct upperoonie? There we go. Twiggy. Okay, good. He didn't sit down. That's good. Can I do an up and it won't look weird? Cool. Let's see. I need a straight, maybe? Let's see what the straight pathway looks like. I'm sure, I hope I don't talk to him. There we go. We're good. I'm gonna have it go down to widen this path a little bit. Maybe down one more. And then I'm gonna kind of have it like go in this direction that I'm walking. Just kind of have it turn a little bit, have like a little S-bend type thing going on. So I want a straight one. Maybe one more straight. And then I'll have it kind of curve up a little bit. And then, let's see. Which way do I want to go now? That's the real question. I'm gonna see what it looks like with the straight one, and I just misplaced it. Hold on, one moment. Alright, then what about this? Perfect! That looks pretty cool. So now that we have this, the kind of the outline done, I'm going to go through and essentially fill in all of these spots. And there's another balloon. Hello, sir. Can I have you? An hourglass. I wonder if it's like the gold one. It probably is. I haven't seen any other hourglass that isn't like the gold one. So now I'm just gonna fill in all of the center pieces that I need to make it look like a normal pathway. Oh, ow, no, I misclicked. Hold on. Let's see. Is it this? No, it's a straight one. I need to pay attention to which ones I accidentally dig up. There we go. That looks good. Center. And that's the wrong one. There we go. Perfect. Oh, hello, new friend. Thank you for coming and visiting. Not much is happening here. I'm just trying to make like a super awesome pathway in my Animal Crossing island. So far, I think it's looking fairly normal, hopefully. This little part that I'm doing here has taken me about an hour so far, and I really want to get all the pathway done and on my island. So I have a feeling I'm going to be here for a while. Oh, look at that fish. He's just chilling. I really need to work on the fishing and the bug catching on my island. I've been mainly getting like the fossils for the museum, but I haven't been really working on like anything else for the museum. Oh, that reminds me, quick note. Is red. Oh, nope, we have no red. Man. Okay, I've only seen red a couple of times, not gonna lie. I really wish he would show up more so we can get art from him. That'll be really nice. Let's see. Okay, we have just a couple more for this little section. Oh, come on. No! I misclicked. I'm gonna replace that before I forget which one I accidentally dug up. There we go. Let's see, centerpiece again. Oh, look at Sherb. Just chilling over there. Looking at some flowers. Oh, did he water them? Or did somebody else? I see a few sparkles. Okay, now that we have this area done, I'm gonna do a little walkthrough to make sure it looks normal. So, let's see. Looks good so far. I may place like a bench here or something. And then we have this. It looks normal. At least I think so. I like the way that it looks. I definitely need to place a few trees around it so that way I can like amp up the foresty theme that I have. Because I really want to make the rest of the island look like my entrance here. So have like a bunch of just like different colored flowers and trees and stuff like that. So I'm definitely gonna have to, before the stream ends later, I'm gonna have to go around and plant a bunch of random trees, essentially. Also, I don't know if I have this bug that's flying around. Sir, come back. Yay, got it. Oh, I have it already. Who would have thunk? Alright, so now that I have this section of the main island done, I can go ahead and do like the left section of the main island, which will probably take longer than the right section because I want to put down a pathway so that way I can have it leading to each of the houses and then have it go essentially around here and then to these houses, and then back to the main road. And then I also want to do one that leads to Nook's Cranny. I think I'm going to start with the one that will lead to Nook's Cranny because then it's like the shortest one essentially, so I'm just going to get it over with. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this together. I think I just need the bottom straight one. And then have it go up. And then go up the other direction as well. Cool. And then I need a straight piece for the right side. So this one. I think I'm gonna do it once more and then have it curve around. See. Then I think I'm going to do a straight piece and then have it kind of just go up to here. Hopefully. Let's see, where's that straight piece I need? There we go. Let's see. I think I'm going to have it kind of wrap around this tree and go up to the little bench that I have up there. See. Oh, I placed it in the wrong spot. Do I want it to go all the way up there? That's the question. Hold on, it's in the way. And I also misplaced that. It's easy to do that. Let's see, I need the opposite curve. There we go. And then I'm gonna have it go down, I think. There we go. And then I'm gonna have it curve around kind of like where I'm walking. I think that'll be good. So I need the straight piece that goes along the top. There we go. And then curve up. I think it's this one. No, not quite. I need a straight piece then. A lot of this is trial and error. Okay, cool. That looks better in my eye. If you guys have any suggestions of what I should do, feel free to tell me in the chat. I'm constantly trying to keep an eye on y'all so I can say hi and such. I by no means have any type of plan for this. It's all on the spot. All I know is that I like this dirt pathing, so I'm kind of trying to go with it. I like to call this dirt pathing the must-have of Animal Crossing dirt paths because so many people use it. Right, and then I'm gonna place back down the workbench that I picked up. Cool, it's centered. That's good. And this is centered as well. It looks a little weird because it's not like at the corner of Nook's Cranny, but I think it looks fine. I can probably plant a couple more flowers around it and then it'll look perfectly fine. So, let's see. Instead of it curving back down right there, I'm gonna have it go straight so that way it looks like people walk to the, deposit box? Whatever you call it. Actually, I have an idea. I'm gonna test a little thing out and see what it looks like. And if I don't like it, I'll fix it. Oh no. Let's see. I need a curve that goes up. Oh, wrong one. Hold on. There we go. Oh, hold on. Nope. No. Do not want to use the drop-off box. I don't like that. It's too far over. I was thinking it'd be kind of cool to have it to where it looks like people don't walk like right here a lot. But I don't think that quite works. So I'm going to replace that with just straight. There we go. I'm gonna dig that part up. I did not mean to click that there. Ooh, okay, cool. And then I need it to go down, like curve down. But the question is, do I want the curve, whoops. Hold on, there we go. Do I want the curve to be right here? Maybe? Because I don't want it to be too close to the flowers. Because I really like the flowers. Let's see. Because I kind of like it like that. And then I want the one that goes straight down with the edge on the left. I think I'm going to leave this little area right here grassy. And then I'm going to have this kind of curve out and then back in. That's what I'm thinking. So let's see what'll happen if I curve it out again. This one should let me do that. Yeah, okay, and then I need a straight one that goes down with the edge on the left. There we go. And then curve back inward. There we go. And then we can have it probably go straight, then curve in, and then go back out maybe? We'll see what'll happen. So I need the straight one with the edge on the bottom. And I'm going to do one more and then have it curve back up. Where's the curve up one? There we go. I'm gonna do one more up. And then a straight one. Sounds good to me. There we go. I'm gonna have it go down slightly. I'm trying to make this look at least somewhat kind of natural where people would walk. Did not mean to put that there. Need to go down one. Okay. And then straight a little bit, I think, would be good. Let's see what it'll look like. Then maybe back up one. There we go. And then straight again. There we go. And then maybe down a little bit? Hold on. There we go. I think one more down would be good. It should connect those maybe? Yeah, cool. And then we can do all of the center pieces. It's looking good, thank you. I'm trying to make it look at least somewhat natural looking. And then once I get done placing all the pathways that I want to do, I'm going to go through and just attack it with nature essentially. Right, hold on. Let's see. I'm trying to collect all the balloons that I can find. Because getting new DIYs is what I live for. Oh, it's just clay. Ugh. I can get that normally, bud. Let's see. Continue doing the centers. Let's see. It's looking good so far. I see one spot that I do want to fix slightly, but I'll do that once I get all these center pieces put down. I need to I wonder if there's like a picnic table that I can get. I'll have to look for that. Because I was just thinking, what can I do in this area? And it'll be kind of fun to put like a little picnic table like right here or something. I've seen it to where some people do picnic baskets. And they usually put like a blanket down or something. But then I'd have to replace all this and then make the blanket match or whatever. And I don't feel like making more ground patterns. Oh no, I missed. Hold on. This is what I get for talking and decorating at the same time. There we go. Okay, let's see. Alright, I like the way this area looks. There's enough room over here to where I could easily put like a couple trees or something. Or more flowers whenever I get to like breeding those and stuff. And then this looks good, but one thing I do want to fix is this thing that I'm walking on. I kind of want to make it skinnier. It looks a little fat to me. So I'm gonna essentially just dig this up. Hold on. And then I'm just gonna make it like curved in slightly more. I'm gonna place down the curved pieces, and then if I don't like the way it looks, I'll make it skinnier. Let's see. I like that. It looks a little better. It looks a little more natural, if that helps. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, oh, almost dropped my phone. I put down these gas pumps because since we are next to a road, I thought it would be funny to put those down. And then eventually I want to get those race car beds and put them next to it. But I want to put a little bit of a dirt pathing underneath it. So I think I'm going to do that real quick. Let's see. Since I'm up here, I might as well do it. And I don't think it'll be too hard to put together. Actually, I wanted to go back one slightly. Oh, let's see, pick that up. And then I want the one that will, like, go on and, turn, like, curve it down. There we go. And then straight, I think, would be good. And then curve inward some. And then I just need to do like a straight line right here. It should only take a couple things to do that. and then just fill that in. Looks good so far from what I think. And then I'll just place the things back. Oh, wrong button. There we go. And then let's scoot these things back to round about where they were. I'm gonna scoot them apart a little bit. There we go. I like that. It's pretty cool. Do I want it to... No. I was thinking maybe to curve it out a little bit more, but I think this will be fine. As is. While I'm thinking about it, I am going to check to see if I have any of those race car beds. I know I had a couple, but I don't remember if I sold them or not. Also, hold on. I forgot that I accidentally kicked up these spots, so I'm gonna fix that real quick. Oh, I also need to put down the potholes that I picked up. Because I originally thought I was gonna replace all of this road that I have down, but I decided not to. So hold on. We're gonna have a moment. Oh, wrong spot. Oh no, oh no. Oh, I just want to pick up the manhole cover. There we go. Let's see. Place down, center, going this way. Perfect. So now I just need to stand here and see if this will place in the right spot. Perfect. Cool. I have 4 of these that I put on the corners. Oh, come on. It was close. Let's see if we can try that again. Nope. One more time. Perfect. I wish these were easier to place down. Oh. First time, yay. Let's see if we can get this one. Hold on, let's scoot a little closer. Place this sucker down. Yay! Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna run to the house real quick and check the inventory to see if we have any race car beds. Because if we don't, I can go ahead and order them. And I think I have a couple different colors of them, maybe. I can check. Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way. Turcules? I'm sorry if I murder your name. It's a fun name, just don't quite know how to say it. So, I'm gonna place all these items into my inventory so I can get rid of them. Knapsack. Oh, I did not mean to wear that. Oh, let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's cute. It kind of matches the outfit that I have. I'm definitely going to take it off though, because I don't quite need it. It doesn't go with my handiwork outfit. And then put this up. That's the disc that we got because I just got a 3-star island within the past week. And then I'm definitely going to sell that. And then I'm going to use the white tulip bag at some point whenever I get the pathways semi-done. Alright, so storage. Looks like I do not have any race car beds. So I might as well go ahead and go buy them real quick. Alright, let's roll. I think I have them cataloged. If not, I will go bother someone that does have them. Alright, so I sadly do not have the Nookazon on the phone yet, so I kind of have to go in here still to look for things. So, actually, what special goods do they have? Anything good? Oh, I like those shoes. Oh, thank you, Mom Mug. Don't quite need that. So, let's see. Bed. If I just search bed, it should pop up. Let's see. Just a shell bed. Let's see, what color do we want? Let's see, most of the island is green, and then the, road, I have the brown dirt path, and then the gray road. So, I don't think the green would be good. And I like the blue, but I think the red would stand out the most. So I can probably do one red and one blue, is what I'm thinking. That'd be kind of cool. So place that, and then one blue. And I can't think of anything else that I need at the moment. So I'm not going to buy anything else, and then if there's anything else that I need to order, then I'll come back and grab that later. Oh, I have something. Oh, it's because I spent money. Sweet. Okay, got that. So, I'm gonna do a quick double check of the path that I just set down, so that way it looks okay to me, and then I can start working on the other section of the island. Yep. Okay. I think overall this turned out well. And then I can find something to place here, probably just like a bench and a table or something like that. It would be kind of cool to get the garden table there. I think that would look good, but I'll decorate that stuff once I get all this done. Let's see. Next I need to basically make the pathways to the houses, and luckily this section should be the easiest thing to do because it's basically a straight shot. So I'm just gonna work on that a little bit. Hold on, I need the curved one. There we go. So I can do it right next to here. And then I need the other curved one. Ooh, ooh, there we go. And then I need the straight one with the edge on the top. Cool. And then I just need to place a cajillion of these. And then I have it to where the pathway kind of goes into this area, but not into it all the way. Oh, there's Molly. Molly's so cute. Molly's the duck. She's a recent villager that I've gotten. Hold on, what day? May 1st? Cool. I just wanted to check to see what day I'm still on. I only whenever I started this island, I went back and time traveled backwards to so I can like really relive the island and all the holidays that happen and stuff. And I'm still working on getting back to normal time. So it's still May in this island. Right, I need some more of the straight along the top. There we go. And then next I'm going to need the one that goes along the bottom. Luckily this is pretty much the easiest of the spots to handle. At least now we can just vibe to the background music. I really like the music that they put in this game. Plus it like changes every hour basically, depending on like what the island looks like and like what the weather is, which is pretty cool. Alright, got that done. Now, here comes the tricky part. Do I want it to go up here any? Because I've been kind of leaving spots empty, so that way we can figure out how exactly we want to like place everything, like for the pathways. So if you ever hear me go silent, I'm taking a drink of water. So let's see, I could have it go up slightly and then go down slightly, maybe? Thinking. Yeah, I think it would look good if we just have it go up here maybe to about this level and then go back down. That's my best guess. So I need the angle that goes up. You know, I could just have the straight one. And then have it curve. That'll look good. I could do a little picnic area up here. That would be pretty neat. I could find a design that would look good, like a picnic blanket, because I've seen a lot of people do little picnic areas. That would be really neat. And the only design, like the only thing on the ground that I've designed so far is the road itself. So it would probably be easy to find a actual blanket to go underneath the picnic thing. I think that would be really neat. Alright, so let's see. That looks weird. Hold on. I'm gonna make it go out slightly. There we go. Oh, and I placed it in the wrong spot. Hold up. Alright, I needed to go down straight. Maybe down straight again? I'm thinking about making it go in and then out so that way it can lead to the bridge. Let's see. There we go. And then the one that goes down straight. There we go. And then have it go curved again back out. Let's see. Which one would, maybe this one? I think this one would work. You know what? I have a better idea. We're gonna do a straight piece. Like this. Will this look normal? Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Okay. So, wrong spot. See, also wrong spot. I swear, it's so easy to misclick on this. Let's see, do I want it this far apart? That's the question. We're gonna do a little test-a-rooney here. Let's see, that. And then I need another straight piece. And then it needs to curve into a little U-y. Which one do I need? I need this one. There we go. Oh, and wrong one. Hold on. Whoopsie doodles. Let's redo that little piece. There we go. And then I need a straight piece. And then I want it to go down. That looks good so far. I like it so far. So I need it to go down curved slightly. And then I'm thinking of a straight piece right here. So it can go down even further. Actually, quick idea. I'm gonna have it go to the river, so that way it's like a dedicated little fishing spot. That'll be pretty neat. I think this one would work well. Actually, maybe a straight piece? And then a curved piece. Yeah, that looks good. Cool. So then another curved piece maybe? Hold on, let me look. No, a straight piece would look good. To make it look a little fatter. And then a curved piece. This one looks good. And then I'm thinking another curved piece that goes up. And then a straight piece, because I don't want this little area to be too thick since it's like small. Then I'm thinking this piece. And then I can have it kind of just go like in this direction, is what I'm thinking. Let's see. And then go down. I think a curve down would be good. And then a straight down. There we go. Another straight down maybe? And then a curved piece inward. Cool. I think this is looking good so far. Then I think I'm gonna have it turn up some. Which, there we go. And then I need a straight piece. And then another curve up slightly. And then another straight piece. Then I'm just gonna, oh, well, it's too close to those flowers now, that's the problem. I guess I can curve it back down. And then see what it'll look like. Then I can just have it go like slightly around these flowers because I don't really feel like moving them. Let's see, I wanted to curve back up slightly so that way it's not just a completely straight pathway. Let's see, straight. And then back down probably is what I'm thinking. And then back down one more, but I need to dig up these flowers real quick. And then I will replant them somewhere else. Because I really like these flowers and I don't really want to sell them. Okay, let's see. Might as well go down. And then get rid of these little corner pieces. And then I needed to go up. And that's the wrong spot. Then I'm gonna have it go straight here and then go up this way. So this one. Then up slightly. Let's see, there we go. I think it's this one that I need. And then I need to do the little pathway that goes inside here. Since these both look the same and have the same pieces that go inside, I just decided to do them at the same time. So, let's see. I kind of worked on the yards a little bit, but now that I'm like really near them for a little bit, I need to work on the yards a little bit more. I try to put items in each yard that kind of match the house that it's with, but I feel like I can add more, like maybe a couple flowers or something. That would be really nice. I don't know yet though, because I think one of the main things that Isabel keeps telling me to do to get more stars is to add more flowers, which I've been trying to do. I've just been trying to find flowers that I like enough to put in here. I've been putting like a lot of pink ones and like dark colors and like kind of cool colors like purple, blue, black, stuff like that. I also have a couple red ones, but it's really just depends on what flowers I can find or breed. Like I had one friend that actually let me go to her island and dig up a bunch of random flowers that she had that she didn't want anymore, so that way I could have them, which was really nice of her. So it allowed me to get a bunch of flowers that I didn't really need anymore. Came in real handy. Like this little black cosmos, didn't have it. Now I do. Actually, one thing I could do is I'm part of a couple of Animal Crossing groups on Facebook. So I may check in a bit to see if there are any islands that I can go to that have extra flowers. Because I'm not too into breeding. I mean, like, the pink flowers that I've been getting to put on the island, I've been breeding myself because that's really easy. All you really need are red and white flowers. So I've just kind of been adding those to the collection. But it'll be kind of nice to get a bunch of just different types and colors and things that people have extras of. That would be nice. So I may do that later. Maybe. Who knows? Let's see. I need the one that goes inward. There we go. Then I think I'm going to have this kind of just loop around slightly. Okay, then this one, and then I need the flat one with the edge along the bottom. There we go. Sweet. Okay, we pretty much got the edging done, I believe, in this little section. So now I'm going to do the centerpieces. Oh, look at Molly. Watering the plants or something. Oh no, she just walks away. Okay. Whatever works. I think these centerpieces are the most, like, aesthetically pleasing thing that's happening, because then it all just kind of connects. Excuse me, miss. You and your drink are in the way. I really like this pathway. I'm glad I was able to find it. I found it online. And it looks really, like, I like the color, and then the edging looks natural. I tried to recreate it myself, but I failed horribly. It's really hard to make things that you like in this game, because it's kind of like grid related. Like how everything that I place down is like based upon a square. It's just really hard to plan things out and make things that look good. Like the road that I have around the town hall I made myself, and that took a little while to put together. Oh wow, I can't believe we've already been doing this for an hour and a half. Oh, long time. Oh, dagnabbit, I covered up one that I needed. Never fails. I'm just glad I got the 3 stars so that way I can have this path designer, like the island designer, because this is so much easier. Eventually I need to get the actual terraforming one so that way I can terraform a couple spots. There's a couple areas that I want to put down bridges and whatnot, and I kind of have to terraform a little bit to be able to put those down. So that'll hopefully happen eventually. I think I need a few more Nook miles to do that. So hopefully me hanging out and stuff will get me enough Nook miles to do that. So I'm gonna do a quick little look-see to make sure that none of this looks super odd. So far I'm liking the way it looks. Cool. Yeah, it looks natural, which is good. There's nothing that sticks out too much just from me looking at it, and I've been the one that's like doing it all, so if it doesn't stick out to me, there's a good chance it won't stick out to other people. So I think it looks good for now. So, oh, I need to place these flowers. I could probably put one right here. The pink one would, actually, the blue one would look good. Yep, perfect. And then the pink one could probably go right here. And then I also have this white one that I can probably place, oh, I can place it right here. That would be perfect. Sweet. That spot was made for it. Alright, so one thing I am going to do is I'm going to take a tiny break so that way I can refill my drink and like get a snack or something. I don't know yet, but I'm going to take a little break by putting this on the break screen, and then I will be right back. I will also play a little bit of music so that way you guys don't get too bored. So I will be right back. That's my best guess anyway. So I'm gonna pick up the bonfire and attempt to make a good looking pathway around here. So let's see. Oh, my cat's meowing at me because I made a sandwich that has cheese on it, and my cat loves cheese. And he's just meowing at me. So if you hear meowing, you know why. Oh, let's see, I need the bottom one. There we go. There we go. So let's see, where's the straight one? There we go. To do that, and then I can place it like right here. Then I'm gonna have it go down slightly, like outward. Probably this one. And then another one of those, and then probably a straight one with the edge on the right side. And then make it go back in. And then a straight one. And then I'm gonna have it go straight here probably. I'm gonna see how many I can shove in this little area. Okay, so I needed to curve and not be straight then. Probably this one. Oh yeah, that looks good. So then I need this one. Sir, why are you meowing? Did you guys hear that? Oh, it's funny. Man, it's the cheese, I swear. Okay, and then I need a straight one right there, probably. And another one here. And then I'm gonna have it curve in this entrance like I did in the other one. Okay, it's this one that I need. I had to think about that for a second. And then a straight one, maybe. Let's see what it'll look like. And then I'm gonna go do a straight one that goes up. And then another straight one that, or maybe like an angled one, like this one. That looks good. And then I need a straight one that goes up. And then one that goes out maybe. Let's see how many we can fit over here. Can I place one right there? Dude, yes. Perfect. And I need a straight one along the top. Awesome. Cool. And then one that curves inward. Maybe, if it'll allow me to. Dagnabbit. Oh, it won't let me do that. Okay, so that means, oh, wrong spot. Hold on. Okay, so I'll have to do that then. Alright, I'm gonna take a second to grab my coffee. I think it's done. Okay, hold on one sec. Luckily, my kitchen's like right close to me. Alright. Oh, come on, cat. Don't eat my my cord. Sorry about the little wait there. Okay, update. The cat is stalking me now because I have cheese and milk. Sir. And also, I think I broke my French press. Oh, rest in peace, my French press. It's a sad, sad day. Alright, so let's get back to doing this. I think I'm gonna curve it up. This one, there we go. Then I need a straight one. Then I'm just gonna have it go straight out of here, essentially. Okay, and then I need the straight one that goes down. And then I need the diagonal one, like this. And I just placed it in the wrong spot. There we go. And so now I just need to do all these center ones. I'm going to take a sip of the coffee to make sure it tastes okay. Also, I'm going to pick up my earbuds since the cat decided to gnaw on them a little bit. Okay, good coffee. Could be sweeter, but close enough. I recently got this thing for my coffee collection because I've been trying to drink coffee at home more often. But it's essentially a thing that you put milk in and it warms it up and froths it. It's really fun to mess around with. I'm thinking about trying it with hot cocoa at some point, because I feel like that would be really good. Just to like pour it over some like chopped chocolate or something and make hot cocoa out of it. But that's a winter thing that I want to try in the winter. Oh, and now there's a cat in front of the TV. I swear, I'm just surrounded by cats. Sir, there we go. I can't play a game if I can't see it. For those interested, I'm currently in a household of 4 cats. 2 of them mine. 2 of them are not mine. My roommate has 2 cats and then I have 2 cats. It's kind of insane. I'm losing it a little bit. Luckily they're pretty chill, except for apparently whenever I'm streaming they come out in drones. see. This area looks pretty good so far. I like it. Cool. Alright, let's see what it looks like with the bonfire. Then, I'm gonna scooch the bonfire down a little. Okay, that looks perfect. Dude. Dude. It looks really good. Oh, and there's a cat. Hold on. Sorry. Alright, there we go. I really like the way this looks. It looks really good so far. I don't think I have that butterfly yet. I'm gonna catch it real quick. Sorry, I'm eating while talking. Alright, let's see. Oh, I already have it. Okay. It was a lie. Alright, so let's continue on. I don't really like this straight. It's very straight. Hold on. I have an idea. I'm gonna make this slightly wide here to make it look better and not as like man-made or whatever. Let's see. And then we can have it tune in slightly. That is completely the wrong one. Hold on. Oh wait, no, that is the right one. JK. And then the center ones. Cool. I like that more. Cool. I'm gonna dig up this real quick. Okay. I normally try to keep up with the money trees. Right, perfect. Now time to continue. I'm gonna have this go out slightly. This away. I don't think I really need a pathway that going to the toiletries area. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. Let's see, straight. Whoops. I mean, I was going to place it there, but it did it for me. Alright, so I'm gonna have it go out to the left slightly. And then up some. And then back in, because it looks like we have the space to do that. And then in slightly more. And then straight up is what I'm thinking now. The main idea over here is to get it to go to the couple of houses that I have up here. So I'm gonna go back out slightly to the left. Whoopsie doodles. Also, my cat just jumped in front of the TV again. Sir, you think you would learn? Oh, whoops. One sec. There we go. I'm gonna have it go up slightly, like straight up. And then out a little bit more is what I'm thinking. And then have it curve in slightly again. Actually, I'm gonna do straight up and then curve in. Alright, and then we need the straight one to the right. There we go. And then we need to do the entrance of the two houses. Oh, if you hear a hissing cat, it's because there's a hissing cat. Sirs, it's okay. You'll live. Be friends. I have two cats that don't like each other. One is mine, one is my roommate's. Oh, okay. They walked away. We're good. No kitty fighting. Also, I accidentally keep hitting the inventory button and not the pathway button, so ignore that. It's completely human error. Alright, got that done. So, I need a straight one with the edge toward the top to go right here. And then I want this to go down around the flowers. I'm gonna take a bite of my sandwich. Whoops, wrong spot, hold on. Alright, I wanted to go back up at a diagonal, so right there. Perfect. And so I'm thinking about making this go out slightly and then back in. That'll be pretty neat. So I want that, actually I want a straight one to go right here, and then it can go at a diagonal. There we go. And then another straight one. And then back in at a diagonal. Pardon me. The question is, do I like it that close to the river? Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Because Apollo was just there fishing. So I think it should be good. It's a little place for people to hang out anyway. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna make it go down slightly and then back up. Because this would be kind of a cool little area to... That's the wrong one. This would be a cool little area to set up like a picnic bench or something like that for people to hang out. I think I need a straight one. And I'm gonna make it go back up and around this tree. Let's see, another straight one probably. And then, since you can't really see behind this tree, it doesn't really matter what's behind it. Let's see, diagonal would be pretty cool next. Like that one. Let's see. Okay, that's good. And then a straight is what I'm thinking. Alright, and then diagonal to the left. Like down left would be good. And then another one. And then, actually hold on, I have an idea. Instead of diagonal there, I want it to be straight down. So that way it's like not a super skinny trail. Apollo, you're in my way. Sir, pardon me. Alright, so then I want it to go back out some. That would be nice. So diagonal. And then straight down is what I'm thinking. And then I'm thinking another diagonal out. And then maybe a straight and then back in is what I'm thinking. Would look nice. So now back in. probably this one would be best. Cool. Alright, so now I'm just gonna fill in all of these holes, but I'll do that right after I take a bite of my sandwich. Okay. Around this time is pretty much the equivalent of my lunch. I work night shift now, which is why I'm also doing this at so late of a time. So, I'm thinking about streaming more often now at night, or at least my night. Oh, whoops, accidentally talked to Apollo. There's been a time when I didn't talk to my neighbors too much because I kicked a bunch of neighbors out, which involved me time traveling. So I've kind of neglected my people a little bit. Which is why every time I talk to one, they always say, "Oh, I haven't seen you in forever." But what I was saying was, I'm thinking about starting streaming more, maybe like a couple days a week, depending on how often I can. It may mainly be at night, or at least my night. So if you guys are interested in seeing me, like, learning of more when I stream and stuff, I tend to post on my Twitter and on my Reddit whenever I go live. And so it'll mainly be either like a Monday or Tuesday, or like a Saturday or Sunday kind of situation, depending on when I actually can. And depending on when I won't bother my roommate. Sadly, I can't really make too much of a schedule at the moment. But at least I can stream a couple times. This is starting to look really good. I really like it so far. This is gonna look super good once I start planting a bunch of trees and stuff. Oh, whoops. I swear. There we go. Okay, just making sure I don't accidentally cover up anything that I already have placed. So, this would be another area that I can do like a picnic or something. Haven't decided yet. Because, there's a couple areas on the island that I know that villagers tend to hang out. One area is over here next to the houses, the other area is like on the mainland. So I'm trying to like make spots around the island where I know that they will hang out, so that way I can like place things there. And this pathway looks pretty good so far. I really like it. I don't really need a pathway around this because the only thing behind the houses are these bamboo. And I've been kind of working on planting more bamboo so that way it's more of like a little foresty area. And that I've been placing random flowers in it as well. So I think this side of the island's pretty good for now. So the next side that I need to focus on is the right side. So I'm just gonna run over there real quick and work on that. This little straight path is kind of bothering me a little bit. What is something we can do to fix that? I could... Hold on, I have an idea. Where's the angle? There we go. I could just make it super skinny. Oh, dagnabbit, hold on. Wait, I have an even better idea. I'm seeing if this idea would look good. If I make two kind of curved areas, maybe? I don't know. Does that look good? Kind of. And then I can do it again here. Maybe. Hold on, let's see what it'll look like. This is a little experiment. Then I need a flat one right here. Flatteroony. And then I need the two angled ones there. There, I like that better because it's a little different and it's not like a straight shot, essentially. Alright, so I need to work on this area. What I really need to do is just make a pathway that goes through this up here, and then it leads to the top part of the island on the right side. So I just need to work on a pathway that can lead up there, essentially. So I'm going to do that real quick. Sorry if I go quiet, I'm still eating a sandwich. Let's see. Keep placing it in the wrong spot. There we go. Let's see, which one do we need? We need this one. I'm gonna have it go down slightly and then go up. I think I'm gonna do a straight down one. Also wrong spot. Oh, dagnabbit, I swear, it's tricky to place blocks. Just overall. Alright, then I'm gonna have it come in and do like a little U-y kind of thing going on. Whoops, wrong one. Then I'm gonna do a straight one here and then it will go back up. Maybe another straight one. Actually, no. I'm just gonna have it go up. I want to let that little beehive have a little bit of area around it. So I need one that goes straight up. And then I'm gonna have it kind of do a U-y around the beehive. So I'm gonna have it go up. I was thinking about having it go, hold on. I was thinking about having it go like over here, but I don't really see a need for that. I don't want it too close to the silo. So I think that's good. And then diagonal up to the right. There we go. Wrong spot. There we go. Maybe another one. Yeah, that looks good. And then straight up. Cool. That's good enough for me. So, I'm gonna have it go in slightly and then back out so that way it's not completely a straight shot. I swear. There we go. And then back out slightly. I may do the same thing like I just did on the main island and make it kind of patchy looking. So I'm going to go ahead and round this off slightly to make it look patchy like I said. since this is like a fairly narrow area, I think that would look the best. And then I'm gonna finish this little beginning part. I didn't mean to place this one here. I want to put like a little diagonal here. Then I need a straight down one. That's the wrong one. I'm gonna have it come back in so that way it doesn't like crowd these flowers. So I need a straight one. I think that'll be good. And then one that goes back out. Then probably out again. Probably a straight one. I think that'll be good to make it look slightly different. Actually, I have an idea. Make a straight one there. And then another straight one, and then have it go down if it will. Actually, I don't think that there'll probably be a better diagonal like that. So I just need the correct diagonal to do that. There we go. I think that'll be good. So I'm just gonna fill in the center part with all this jazz. Alright, so let's see what it'll look like with it all filled in. Alright, I'm gonna take another bite of my sandwich. So if I go quiet, you'll know why. Alright, so let's see what... I can already see that this looks a little wonky, so I'm gonna come back in a second and fix that. It's a little too straight for me. The other spots look pretty good though. So let's see, I can probably make it go straight a little bit and just like round out the curve slightly. So let's see, this one will probably do well here. And then put the curve like right there. I don't want to make it too close to the flowers so I don't like crowd them or anything. So take that and put it here. And then I need the other straight edge, this one. There we go, that looks better. I like that a little bit more. I kind of want to put something here. Maybe? Hold on, let's see. Let's see what happens if I mess around with it a little bit. So I can probably put a straight there. Where's another corner piece? This is a little tricky because it's like very thin looking. I mean, that looks fine. It doesn't look too weird. Maybe another corner piece? Whoops, wrong button. Hold on. This one could probably work. And then a straight piece. And then I can round it out slightly if it will allow me to put a pathway so close to the edge. Hopefully it will. I need this one. Please let me place one here. No, oh, come on. Boo. Man, that's a bummer. So, Houston, we're at an interesting standstill. see. I can try to put that there. At an interesting moment. Okay, that works. I need to now fill in this area slightly and just like round it off. Let's see, and then I need this one. Let's see what it looks like. I mean, I think that's fine. I need to scoot that over slightly. I think that's fine. This looks a little weird. I'm gonna try putting a straight there, maybe? There. Okay, that looks a little better. I like that. That works. And so now that area doesn't look so bland. So I think that works out. So now, I just need to work on this. Oh. I swear, Joy-Con drift is real. Oh, hold on. And then I need the opposite. There we go. And then a couple straight pieces. That is completely the wrong spot. Alright, so, let's see. And then I can probably round this part off so it doesn't look too weird. Let's see, guess we can continue on working on that part. It doesn't look too weird or anything, so that's good. Then straight pieces. I'm gonna have it come in slightly, since we have a little bit more room up here. And then another straight piece. And then come back out. I just don't want to crowd that tree by much. Let's see, and then probably a straight one, because it's kind of hidden by the tree a little bit, so it doesn't really matter what it looks like behind the tree. Oh, hold on, that looks weird. And it needs a diagonal. And then probably a straight piece here would be good. Then another diagonal, maybe. Oh, hold on. Over one. I swear. There we go. Now I can see a little bit better. And then straight would be good. I would say it'd be easier just to pick up all the trees, but that's not gonna help. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna make this a diagonal. Let's see, there we go. And then a straight, so we don't run into the tree. Probably another diagonal there. Wish wish it was easier to see around these trees. I mean, I could go, like, pick up all of them, but I doubt that would help, because I'd need to still go around them. Can I go up anymore? There we go. How does this look? That looks good. So I need a straight. Oh, wrong one. Hold on. So easy to misclick. There we go. Oh, I need to go over one. Nope, hold on. There we go. And then I'm just gonna... Okay, that looks good. Sweet. So I need to go back in. Then a straight piece. And now curved again. Sweet. Okay, now time to go back essentially. Alright, oh dagnabbit, I swear. Every time. Alright, redo. See, I'm gonna have it go out. And then down slightly. And then out a little bit more would probably be good. Oh, whoops. And then down some more. I'll probably continue going down until I get past that cherry tree. Alright, and then out slightly. And then, I guess down some more. And then inward. And then, down straight. Oh, dagnabbit. Hold on. I'll fix that in a sec. Okay, cool. So now I just need to go through and fill in all the center pieces, but I'm also going to take a sandwich bite moment. Oh, come on. Alright, so luckily I think this should be the hardest part of the entire island because there's so many trees and obstacles to work around. Luckily, this is pretty much almost done. I am gonna take a little moment to look around to make sure I did everything to like the way that I think it should look. Also, did not mean to do that. I'm gonna replace that real quick before I forget. Then it looks like I have 2 more center spots to hit. Alright, cool. So it looks like I pretty much got all of this area. I think it looks neat. Cool. Sweet. Okay, that turned out well. I'm gonna go check the playground area that I have to see if I need to do anything. I don't really want to do the dirt pathway that I have picked out up here because I think it would be really funny to go look for a design to put on the ground over here. Something that kind of looks like the like rebel mulch that you usually find in a playground. So I'm pretty much just gonna skip that area since I don't really have anything at the moment to put there. Also, I'm gonna get this balloon real quick. Hello, friend. What has the heavens given us today? Ooh, 5,000 bells. That's not much, but it helps. It's halfway to a money tree, basically. Speaking of the money tree, I need to plant it. I'm just gonna poke it over here. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, so next we need to do the top part of the island. So I'm gonna take a bite of a sandwich and then head up there. Oh. We need to do this little area real quick. Have an idea. I'm gonna make it kind of wide, because if I just put like a couple of blocks here, then it'll look weird. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna pick, dynamic, hold on. I was about to say I'm gonna pick these street lamps up real quick. Then I'm gonna, curve this in slightly. I'm gonna make this, I was thinking about making this kind of uniform looking, but I'm gonna make it a little lopsided to make it look more natural. So let's see what's gonna happen. So now I need a straight piece to go across. There we go. That needs to be curved. Cool. And then I need the center pieces. There's also another balloon that I need to get. I just really want those DIYs, man. Cool. Oh, and there goes the slingshot. Okay, let's see what's in the balloon. Oh, 30,000 bells. Nice. So, since the slingshot decided to die on us, I might as well go ahead and buy another one while we're over here. Oh look, it's our friend Marshall. Let's see. What do we have today? Ooh, pink one. Fun. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, nothing interesting. Okay. So, while we're in here, there's a couple things I see that we don't have. One is the, what is this? Dish drying rack. And then, most of the house that I have is like antique-related things, and I don't think we have this chair yet. So I might as well go ahead and get that. So now we can just go back out and continue working on the pathway. Okay, so this looks good. It looks fine. It doesn't have to be perfect or anything. gonna scooch it back slightly. That looks good. Sorry about that, I was coughing a little bit. So, let's see. I think the pathing is good for now. I still need to do the top half of the island, but I can save that for a future streaming session. Mainly since there's so much stuff to do up here, and we've been streaming for like 2.5 hours already. So I think now would be a good time for us to pause. One thing I do need to do is get out of doing the island designer. I'm going to turn it off. And then I need to plant a bunch of trees, essentially. So, okay, cool. So, the main thing I want to do is just go buy some trees, plant them around the island so that way they can start growing. I think that'd be really good. So I'm just going to spend a little moment of... Actually, hold on. When I was taking a drink, also, I have an idea. Do we want to do fruit trees or regular trees? I think fruit. One, because we don't have to buy them, which is pretty good. I can just pick them. And then I can also go around and just have basically trees full of money. So I already have a bunch of cherry ones thrown throughout the island, but it would be kind of nice to have just different types around the island. So I'm gonna go over here and pick a bunch of random trees. But I'm going to skip the cherry one since we already have a gajillion of those. The cherry ones are my native fruit, so that's why I already have a bunch of just like cherry related trees hanging around. Right, then one dropped over here. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick all of them, so that way I don't have to come back and pick them. I'm just kind of checking to make sure I got them. Okay. Hold on. Apparently I need to go around to get that. Perfect. Can I escape? There we go. Let's see, I have to go around to get this one. Wait, did it even drop? Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if it like hit the street lamp and then died or what. Did I get it? Yep. This is the one struggle of having a fruit forest. It's hard to see the fruit. I know many people that do orchards, stuff like that, but I kind of like this idea a little bit more of having like a actual park, because my whole island is kind of like a city, and so I thought this would be really cute. It looks like there's only a couple others that we need to grab. Okay, cool. So now that we got those, we can now go plant them. So, okay, good. I do have a shovel. We should be good. I pretty much already have all the flowers down that I need at the moment, so I might as well plant the trees where I think they will fit best. This seems like a good spot. I'm going to kind of organize the trees in a random manner so that way I can kind of do them to where the same fruit won't be next to the same tree, essentially, if that makes sense. It looks like I have an even amount of all of them, which is pretty good. I'm also gonna put this money away real quick. Oh, whoopsie doodles, hold on. Look, I found money! Alright. Put that away. There we go. Let's see, here I can do a pear. I'm gonna try not to block any major area. I don't want it to be right next to the road. Can it grow? I don't think they can grow right next to the rock, so I'm just gonna ignore that real quick. Let's see. I think that looks good. I can definitely put one like right here. Then a couple over here would be good. One kind of close to the house. I'm just kind of trying to do these randomly, but also in spots that I know that they'll grow best. I don't really want to block entrances or flowers, essentially. Oh, this would definitely be a good spot for a tree. Then maybe run like right here, if it'll grow well. I'll go back through this later and figure out which ones grew the best. So that way I can like dig them up and plant them in a different spot. That's too close to the edge for my liking. Can I put one like right here? Cool. Then I wonder if I can put one right here. Then I can definitely put a couple up here. Then maybe one like right here. Now that's a little too close to that flower. Also did not mean to dig up that flower. I wanted to turn and do it right there. Alright, cool. I may do something in this little area, but I figured the trees may help with the rating a little bit. So I might as well leave it like that. And then, oh, I can definitely plant one right here. And then maybe, right here would be kind of cool for a couple flowers, so that way we can still see the next cranny. And then apple. And maybe one like right here. I don't know if it'll grow right next to the river, but we can try. Actually, I don't really want that there, hold on. Now that I'm thinking about it. It will make it a little too crowded, in my taste. Let's see, anything up here that we need to plant? I wonder if we can do one like right here. Let's plant the one that we just tried to. I think that's good there. Let's go to the left side of the island now. Okay, so we definitely have plenty of cherry trees over here. I may eventually chop a few of them down so that way we can plant different types of trees over here. But I think they're good for now. And I might as well just plant a couple different ones up here. Back here I kind of want to save for the bamboo. See, are there any over here that we want to plant? Nope. Alright, cool. I think we're good for now. So, I'm gonna run back over here and sell a few of these items to Nook's Cranny. So that way we can just go ahead and get them out of our inventory. And then whenever I do the pathing on the top part of the island, I can just go ahead and pick more fruit, basically. Okay, so I just need to get rid of these, and then the butterflies that I already caught. Cool. Oh, 22,000, that's pretty good. And then the money that I made, I can go ahead and put in the ATM ABD thing that I have. So might as well run over there. Alright, so time to put the money up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and see what the star rating is. Well, getting close to being able to pay off the loan. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're super close. Sweet. We're getting there. I still need to pay off the loan so that way I can get a basement. I already have quite a few things that I want to decorate the basement with, so I've been kind of aiming to pay that off. Okay, so let's talk island evals. Oh, okay, still 3 stars, so it's not bad. Okay, so I still need to plant a bunch of flowers. No, I'm good for now, Isabel. Alright, so we pretty much hit all of the stuff I wanted to. It did take us a while to get all the pathing done, so I'm good with stopping for now. But I'll definitely have to stream again like in the next few weeks or so to get the top part of the island done, since I will already have to dedicate like a bunch of time to do it. So I will see you guys later. I'm not quite sure when I will stream again, but I will try to soon. So since we are pretty much done, I'm going to switch over to the ending screen, and then I'll play a little bit of music so that way like the stream will basically die down. And then that's pretty much it. So I will see you guys later. Thank you all for watching this latest episode of Animal Crossing. I will definitely be posting more of this in the future, so if you're interested in seeing when I next post, follow me on Twitter and on Reddit, and then you can also like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and push the bell notification to be notified of when I post in the future. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the future.